Hello guys, finally the wait is now over and OnePlus 11 have got the stable version of OxygenOS 15. So here you can see we have our OnePlus 11. Let me show you the about section. So if you go to about section, here you can see OxygenOS 15.0. This is the first build and OnePlus haven't rolled out any kind of beta programs. They have directly released the stable version of OxygenOS 15. If you see the version, it's 15.0.0.201 and it's the first stable build of OxygenOS 15 which we received on a device. And OnePlus haven't missed out on the AI features and that new animation engine. Everything is been added here. So if you guys haven't received the OTA update, you can go to the about section, the software update section, tap on these three dots, select beta program, and you guys should see the release candidate. Basically, release candidate is the official stable version as per the OnePlus new policy, which is released few days before to just know whether there is no major bugs. So it's considered as the stable version. We received an OTA update from the release candidate version, and here you can see the update size, which is of somewhere around 3.59 GB. And the tagline says OxygenOS 15 speed meets AI. We'll talk about every change in this video, but before moving ahead guys, we have 85% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel, but they do watch our videos. So if you guys find our videos helpful to you, do consider subscribing and also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. So if you see the changelogs, it's a huge list which includes the buttery smooth animation interaction, features layer 2 AI, which includes AI retouch, AI notes, circle to search, followed by some brand new designs. So first let's talk about the AI features. So the first AI feature is circle to search. So if you long press on this navigation bar, you can see it says holding the button bar now lets you search what's on the screen. So it doesn't matter what's there on the screen, you just have to hold on this bar, which is the navigation bar, and you can search for particular items. So for example, I'll search this icon, which is of Play Store, and you can see we have all the results related to the Play Store icon. Similar way, we can search anything on the web. So for example, here we have an article. If I long press and now circle to search this preview or the thumbnail of article, you can see we have this similar search results. So this way you can use circle to search feature on your OnePlus 11. And now talking about other AI features, and those are in the gallery application. So if you see here towards the bottom side, we have an AI editor option, and kudos to OnePlus, with the first build itself, they have added this AI feature, which includes things like AI detail boost, AI eraser, AI unblur, and AI reflection eraser. So this image consists of some reflections. We'll tap on reflection eraser. You have to agree to terms and condition. You can see a preview here. This is how it will remove the reflection from the image. Let's try on this image and see. Though it doesn't have much of reflection, but let's see. AI have detected the reflection here. Now let me compare it with the previous one. So here you can see the reflection have been removed from this particular area. Currently on this device, I don't have much of images consisting of reflection, but this is the one feature on OxygenOS 15 which works great. And talking about the AI detail boost also, I'll try to zoom in this photo, and now going to AI editor, we'll tap on AI detail boost. So as per the description, it says enhance the image clarity and sharpen the details with AI. So let's tap on it, and now if I zoom into the subject and tap on compare, you can see there's a lot of improvements to be seen after enhancing the details. AI eraser, you guys must be already aware because we have already covered in most of the videos. Like in this, we have tools like Smart Lasso, Paint Over, and Remove Subject. So I won't be talking about this feature. And the last feature in the gallery application is AI unblur. So here you can see the image is slightly blurry. If I tap on AI unblur, and let's see how much does it improve the image. Now if I zoom in, here you can see the image have been improved a lot. Tapping on compare, you can see previously the image was quite blurry, and after using this feature, now that blur have been removed from the image. So these were the AI features added in the gallery application. Other than this, there's another feature which have been added. So for example, if you edit any one of the photo, so for example, we'll increase the exposure of this image along with the highlights, and now if I tap on done and save the file, and it doesn't even matter if I replace the original file. Next time if I go to edit, we have an option to revert the settings to the default. So just by a single click, I can get the original settings of that particular image just by tapping on revert. So these were the changes in the gallery application. Now moving on to the other application in which they have added the AI features, and that's in the notes application. So for example, if I have a note over here, towards the left hand side, you can see an icon. This is of AI assistant for notes, using which you can create a proper format of that particular note. You have the options to make it a cleanup version of that, and other options are also there like formal, casual, shorten. So let's try on shorten, agree to terms and conditions, and now you can see AI in action. And here we have the shortened version of that particular note. And you also have the other options like try again, delete, refine, copy, insert or replace. So this is one thing in the notes application. Now other AI feature is in the recorder application. And here in the recorder application also we have an AI feature which will create a summary of that particular recording. So soon you tap on this, the AI will generate the summary. In my case, it's already generated, and here you can see a proper summary of that audio file. And towards the bottom side, you also have an option to see the transcript of that audio version, which is the text version. So these are the AI features introduced on OnePlus 11. And now talking about other changes, which a lot of users were worried whether they'll be adding it on OnePlus 11 or not. And that's the animation part. So here OnePlus haven't missed out on the animation part. Basically, this update for OnePlus 11 is all about making your experience smoother and more responsive. The new graphic engine uses a parallel drawing architecture to deliver smoother animations even when you are multitasking. And the transition between widgets, folders, and components have been upgraded, which feels seamless no matter how much you use your device. Along with that, now even swipe gestures are more consistent across the system. So there's nothing you have to worry about the animation part on OnePlus 11. And now let's talk about the customizations. So yes, even on OnePlus 11, OnePlus have added the customization options, and here we have the Flux theme. On the initial page, you'll have some previews, but if you tap on more, you have all the themes what OnePlus have added on almost every OnePlus smartphones, which includes healing moment, where you can add the photos of your pets, and you have things like adding the depth effect. There are few more styles, which include some glass patterns, and you have the ability to adjust the blur strength. Along with that, there are few more options. In this particular theme, we do have some options to change the photo frame and the option to change the color and its intensity. And it's not like you cannot use the custom wallpapers, you do have an option to use the custom wallpapers also. Talking about few more themes which do consist of text. So one thing which I personally feel OnePlus should add in future updates, and that's the ability to add custom text here in these themes, which is not possible right now. We only have the option to use the text which OnePlus have given. So in the text also we do have different word art styles which you can choose from, and other things like color intensity and color options. Also, when you talk about the date, we do have some different clock fonts, and additional info can also be added like weather and the step counter. Under styles, we do have similar options like glass patterns and the blur strength. At the same time, you can make changes in the home screen also. You have the option to match the lock screen style, and if you want, you can also get the solid color options depending on the wallpaper. And you can also set a different wallpaper of the home screen. So these were the customization options for the lock screen and home screen. And if you see the transition, we do have that super smooth transition without any kind of lags. OnePlus have also added this halo fingerprint animation even on OnePlus 11. Now let's talk about the home screen. So here OnePlus have added two new icon packs. One is this radiance ones, and this is how it looks. Another one is the shadow one, which has this black background. Also, if you go to home screen and lock screen settings, here we do have an enhanced animation for the folders. So for example, here we have that blur effect whenever you open or close the folder. And OnePlus have also added this 3x3 grid size whenever you enlarge any folder. And here we have the new control center. We do have two options to use the control center. One is this classic one. So if you have selected the classic one, and whenever you swipe on the home screen, this is how it looks. With a single swipe, you have access to notifications, and with a second swipe, you have access to control center. But if you choose the split one, if you slide from the right top corner, you have the entire screen with all the control centers. And if you want to see the notifications, you need to swipe from the left top corner. And OnePlus have also added this gesture. For example, if you are into the notification panel, if you swipe left, you can have access to control centers, and if you swipe right, you can have access to notification panel. You have the option to customize the quick setting tiles, but we cannot resize them. And if by chance you have messed up with the layout, you have an option to reset it. For the app drawer, OnePlus have given the option of 5 columns, which a lot of users were waiting for. So if you have selected the 5 columns, now you get to see 5 applications in the app drawer instead of those 4 applications, and I feel this looks more organized. And for the recents page also, we do have a change. For example, if you have opened any application, if you swipe up and hold, you can see on the top side you have two options. One is the split view and the second one is floating windows. So if you drop that application towards the left hand side, the application will open in splits view, and if you drag and drop it towards the right hand side, that application will open in the pop-up view. We also have the support of live capsule, but many users were thinking that the live capsule support will be here towards the camera module, but that's not the case. It's in the center. And now live capsule do have a support of multiple applications. So here you can see for the third party application, we have support of Swiggy, Zomato, and for system services, these are the applications being supported. You can also choose to view in card or the app. So if you have selected app, and whenever you tap on the live capsule, the application will pop up. Now talking about the OG OxygenOS features, so one of them is layered to this calculator. So for example, whenever you type 1 plus equals, you have the Easter egg of never settle. And the second OG OxygenOS features is layered to color palette. So on OxygenOS 11 or 10, I don't remember, we had the color palette of black and white, and that color palette have also been added. So going to colors, if you tap on featured colors, here we have an option of two-tone. Once you apply this, and if you go back to the settings, you can see we have a black and white combination, and the same thing gets applied in the control center and other parts also. And the live capsule support is also been added in the alert slider. So whenever you move the alert slider, you can see live capsule in action. And it's good to see that OnePlus haven't compromised on the volume slider like other OnePlus smartphones. We do have a new volume slider. So whenever you tap for the first time, the normal volume slider pops up, and soon you tap second time, we have this thin line, which has this nice squeeze effect whenever you press the volume button. Now moving on to the camera changes, I'm not talking about the picture quality. So here OnePlus have added this feature of live photos. So if you have this feature enabled, you can click live photos, and live photos are for 3 seconds. The duration of that live photo is 3 seconds. So here we have the live photo. If I long press on it, you can see the motion. Here we have the icon towards the right top corner. If you tap on it, it will play that motion. They have also added a new set of wallpapers which can be found here. So we have 4 wallpapers from light and shadows. You can take a look at them, and 4 wallpapers of composition. Then the hide app feature also got upgraded. So if you set hide applications via home screen, you do have an option to change the app icon. So these are the presets available, and you also have an option to change the name of that application to fake that it doesn't consist of applications which are hidden. And now private safe also got few changes. So for example, we have a proper segregation of image and videos, audios, documents, and other files. As per the changelog, they have added this charging limit option on OxygenOS 15. As far as I remember, this feature was already present on OxygenOS 14. About the battery backup and other stuff, we'll talk in the in-depth review video. Then we also have got the ability to share the files with iPhone. So on iPhone, you just need to install the O+ Connect application, and using which now you can share larger files faster with iPhones. And it also includes sharing of live photos with iOS devices. And at last, we also have an repair mode, which is actually an Android 15 feature, but it can be very handy if you are giving a device for repair. Just enter the repair mode, and the engineer won't have access to your personal data. Even without that, they can repair your device with full accessibility. So guys, these are all the features what OnePlus have added with OxygenOS 15 for OnePlus 11. If I find anything else, I'll keep you guys posted. But meanwhile, if you guys have any kind of questions, drop them in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.